Hello everyone, this is 2018 4th of July firework display layout. I've got all the fireworks for this year, and I've laid them out on the boards and the artillery tubes just to get the idea and the script. So that's what I'll be showing you today. What you're looking at is the script for this year. Just kind of walk you over this real quick, and then I'll show you the fireworks that I got. So here we have Eye of the Tiger. This year we'll have two. Then we'll have number 2 will be Sexy Girl and Afterburner together. Then I'll fire Not in My Yard and do 3 artillery shots. Then we're going to go ahead and enter the semi-finale, kind of like the fake finale, where you have War Hog Motorcycle, Gone Bananas, Turning Heads, and then you have all of these breaks here. That's about 6 of them. Then we have Asian Sensation and Hustler. So all of these will be fired off at the same time, and we'll go ahead and show you what that board looks like over here. So this is the board. Here's the 2 Eye of the Tigers. That will be 1. Those will fire off together, and then there will be a time fuse. These will ignite after those are finished, and from here there'll be another time fuse, and it will ignite Not in My Yard. Not in My Yard will fire off. Then I have a chain that's broken into the fuse inside. So I have the chain that will exit from here, and then fire off the artilleries. I got 4 of them. They'll shoot off probably at a medium speed. Then we'll go into Asian Sensation. So we have Asian Sensation, we have Afterburner, Turning Heads, and Warhog Motorcycle, and Hustler, and these 6 shots here. These will all fire off at the same time. I'm not going to go crazy with the timing. I'm just going to let the fuse run, and we'll just see what we get. I mean, I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort. This is just the fake finale, so I'm not going to go crazy with the time. Make sure it's all synchronized with the 2 500-gram cakes, with the 3 200-gram cakes, and then the 6 artillery shots. It will be really, really good show. And that's just the first board. The second board is the large pallet here. This one will have, so we'll have Fighting Rooster, 3 breaks, Secret Agent, 3 breaks, and then we'll do 2 cakes at the same time. It's Go Time and Mobsters. Then we'll do 6 artillery shots. I have Zeus. I'm going to use some triple breaks here, and then I have Moolah. I will go after the artillery. Then 3 Zeus will shoot off. Then we'll shoot off Gravedigger. 3 more artillery shots, and then we'll go into another kind of finale. 2 500-gram cakes, and then the artillery shots here. I went ahead, had some extra tubes, so I got 10 here. Well, 8 rather. I have 8 there. So instead of 6, I'll be shooting off. Instead of 6 here, I'll be shooting off 8. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you. Here's Fighting Rooster. I'm gonna have to break into this one and get a chain fuse out, and it will ignite the 3 artillery here. 3 artillery will go. That's what I use to clean out the tubes this year. Yeah, so these 3 will go, and then we'll shoot off a Secret Agent. Yeah, Secret Agent, I've already got the chain fuse in that one, and then we'll do the 3 more artillery shots, and then the 2 500 grams. We have Mobster, and It's Go Time. Both of those have glitter effects together, and with the color, I think they're going to complement each other very well. Then I have the 6 artillery shots. It's going to be a fast fuse and shooting off the triple breaks. So it's going to fill the sky with bursts. So it'll be pretty nice to see. Then I'll go off to Moolah. Moolah, a lot of comments. Really good show here. A lot of shots, as you can see. Then we'll do 3 artillery shots, and then Gravedigger. Gravedigger, really good show. I've seen it online. I haven't seen it in person. Much like most of these 500 grams, I've never really seen them in person. Then we'll do 3 more shots. And the idea about the 500 grams and the 3 shot of artillery is it's supposed to give the highs and lows of the show. Of course, your Gravedigger and a lot of the other show 500 grams are kind of quick. Here, I'll slow it down, and there'll be slower, bigger bursts, kind of add a different feel, so you don't get worn out or it become boring. And definitely don't want that in a fireworks show. Then we'll go into the kind of like the last little finale here. We'll have the Relentless. This one I'll create a chain off of. That chain will feed the next board. We'll have Relentless. We'll have 8 artillery shots, and then 1 bad axe. Really fast cake. This one shoots volleys of 5, 3 or 4 times. So that'll be really nice. And then of course your big bursts here. May use double breaks. Not sure how I'll use this, but we'll just see what I have, see what I'll use. All right, and then that'll take us to the next board. This one kind of added later on, so I'm calling it board 2.5. And so you can see the picture diagram has nothing to do with here. I just kind of improvised, adjusted a little bit. So what you'll have is, let's see, that's all wrong too. Anyways, we'll just throw that away. So we have Magnum. This is a nice aerial panoramic shot. You can see it's a fan. Really quick, like 15 seconds. It's just going to be an opener to the show. Then you'll have Guerilla Warfare. Really excited to see this one. I wanted this one so bad last year. Glad I have it. It's going to be a good cake. And then what I did here is I had enough space on this palette to do 2 rows of 5 shots. So on this, I'll create a chain. I have to create a chain off of this, so when I create the chain off, I'll go and light the artillery, and then I'll slow it down, and then light the next row, 3 and 4. Not sure the speed or if I'm going to use Excaliburs or not. We'll just see what I feel like when I start fusing this together. So lastly, we have Brothers, the big box of bombs assortment. Really excited. My friend bought these. I was wanting these for a 4th of July show, more likely next year, but he went and got them this year, so I just squeezed them in. My thought was shoot them all off at the same time and be one hell of a show, but you know, you spend good money on it, so let's just go ahead and take the time, really kind of see that each, one will shoot off at a time. You get to appreciate the effects of that unique cake. So we have atom bomb, neutron bomb, hydrogen bomb, and cobalt bomb. So I chose to light these off in this order. This has got a good opener, really exciting. Neutron bomb, I think that one's a slower, forget if it's the slower flare one type or if it's the volley of 5s. Forget if that's neutron or hydrogen. You get those two mixed up. And then you have cobalt bomb. Really good noise, really good finale with this. I think it'll be a good ender of the 4. All of them are really good shows. They each have their own unique effect or shooting pattern. Will make them really exciting. All right, so that's board 2.5, and then you can see what we've got so far. So all by thatself, I think that would be a really good show. You could probably just have one of these boards, and it'll be a decent show for backyard fireworks. But this year, I'm going crazy, and my friend already sat me down, talked to me, and said, "Hey, it's nice, but you're a little crazy. You need to calm it down some." So I'll just enjoy this year and kind of calm it down next year. Alright, so my next one is the finale board. Okay, so this is the finale board. What you're looking at is just my notes and layout for this board. Also have a fuse diagram here, which helps me plan out and measure where each cake is going to be connected along the fuse length. And I'm about to show you that now. Alright, so entrance fuse, light fuse is right here. And what it does is it splits off. So the 3 longest cakes I have is just hanging, and the 2 one bad mother cakes here. They're about 53 seconds. So I have the fuse running along, a quick fuse that's going to ignite to light both of the one bad mothers. The same quick fuse is going to light the just hanging, and from there it's going to create a time fuse. Medium purple is a medium artillery. Yep, purple is the medium artillery. And this one, I chose this one because of the length that I get versus the time. I'm using the X connectors just because it gives me a little bit more precise spot to tie the fuse in, a little bit more accurate, timed, and then a quick fuse, a fast artillery fuse rather, to the crazy exciting, and then on that same fuse, artillery fuse, it goes to another X connect and fast artillery to grapes over vineyard. So I think that fuse is about 19 seconds. So this is a 19-second fuse, 38 inches roughly. You know, this stuff is not scientific or precise. They have their own little tolerances. But what this will do, it should sync up all of the cakes to where their finale shots are all happening simultaneously. Same thing with this American Intensity. I have a perfect fuse running off of the quick fuse here. I'm not using a T-connect here. I'm not so concerned about this being perfectly timed as the others. It's a 9-shot. It's going to start lighting towards the end. So the first 3 cakes is One Bad Mother and Just Hanging. Really big breaks and crackle, brocade and crackle, Just Hanging, good glitter effects, low, high, and it's kind of the show that's going to build up as each cake lights. It's going to get more intense and kind of definitely bring up the curve there. And then the finale will have, if all is timed right, all these will shoot off their finale shots together, though it might be a second or 2 off. So in the show, you know, that's okay if they're not shooting off exactly the same time. As long as they're in the same time frame, it'll still be a really good show. Back here I have the artillery shots, 24 shots, and here's the light end, and then I have fuse running inside around. So as I'm going to tie this into somewhere on this quick fuse here, I'm just going to get a fast artillery fuse and just tie into that. These will shoot off together. I forget what color fuse I'm using in there. I forgot. But anyways, this will go, and from start to finish, it's going to be 53 seconds. So what we have is just Excalibur shots, one at a time at a good pace. And then from here, fuse runs, and then connects and it creates a fan. Some going this way, some going this way. Then we have one row here and second row here. Each row has a different effect. One is glitter and red, white, and blue color assortment. The other one is crackle with probably some color. It's a fan effect, so we should have some good fan breaks there. Good angling, not too extreme, but just enough so they're not overlapping each other. This should shoot off at the last 53 seconds, give or take a couple seconds. Again, this is not, fusing is not a science, it's just an art, and we'll just see how it works out. It's kind of what makes it exciting. A little fuse cut through there, so I taped it up. Okay, so that's the finale board. Then here's the rest of it. I think the last time earlier in the video I shot this without the fusing completed. Now I got the fusing done, so we'll go ahead and start showing you how I did all the fusing, kind of like what I did here. So more to come.